Already Tracy the challenge to deposit loud Flashbang Frenzy, no common bags, and weaker medkits. There's no common bags, which is probably the main thing about all of this, since with weaker medkits it's really just not a problem since it's deposit. And with Flashbang Frenzy, it's still probably not gonna be all that much of a problem. So we're just gonna leave it at not a problem. We're gonna go through here, and we're just gonna promptly take care of all of the guards, which might be vaguely problematic. And by vaguely problematic, I just mean really problematic. But aside from all of that, we're gonna go over here. We can actually presumably at this point heal up, grab a drill, and then afterwards go inside. And thankfully, it took the mechanic that was in the middle slot, which means that things are gonna be much easier now. Why are you still running? Before we go over here and start deploying the thermite, which should be relatively simple. But aside from that, we've got a lot of thermite now, and that's effectively it. So what we're going to do is we're going to quickly, in a really risky manner, come outside here, pay everyone a visit, before going back in through here, and then at some point in the future, answering the phone, which shouldn't take too long, but nonetheless, right now, we're just going to wait, since that's kind of how this works, which is why we're going to go with exactly that. But in around 3 seconds or so, we're going to step forward, and then afterwards, we're going to go over here and then answer the phone, which should give a really simple solution of giving us a bit of time, at least that's kind of the hope here, and then hoping that all goes well from there on out. Now unfortunately, I can't actually give Cyber the one bag that we have to share amongst all of us with no equipment bag, since, unfortunately, I still need a drill to get things open later on, which I'm not quite able to do. But for now, we can just go over here and we can just wait. Or actually, we can tell everyone to get down, but that's besides the point. I mean, if you want to do that, we can start going over here, running outside a bit, but before we get into the view of a sniper, going back inside, which seems like a relatively sound plan, especially with that sniper over there, which has now also been promptly taken care of. As with that sniper over there, which we're really just gonna guess a few shots and hope that it eventually hits, which might not be the best plan ever, but we could always do that instead, which vaguely works out just fine, provided that we don't miss a shot horrendously, which so far we are, so we can just take the simpler shot of, well... Alright, that's practically a joke, but we can actually go downstairs right now, which, I mean, works out perfectly fine, so that's exactly what we're gonna do by going over here, grabbing the intel, or the stash for that matter, before going up through here and effectively just avoiding getting shot, which seems like a relatively important priority. And even though I would be bringing in Cyber some medkits right now, I don't actually think I'm able to do that, since I did just miss my opportunity to do so by, well, not knowing where everything is, but nonetheless, we are gonna do just fine. And the plan is to just wait over here, and actually wait for, well, the units to breach this door over here, since I do actually quite want it to open inwards, which might happen soon. That's a flashbang, but you know what, it's alright. We've met the units now, and we can just throw, let's just say, 300 bullets their way, since it's deposit and things should be relatively short. Barring the Aegis units, but nonetheless, hi there all of you. Maybe let's back away for a bit. That seems like the right thing to do over here, which the answer is that it probably is, and that we should really be trying to avoid getting shot all that much, but aside from that, we're just gonna awkwardly stand outside over here, back off over there, shoot a one flashbang over there, then throw a few hundred bullets that way, which is very much a viable strategy since wallbagging is a thing, and that's kind of the case in point over there. And I'm presuming, really, and I'm presuming that Cyber's just missing some of the shots over there, since, well, that's happening right now, which I'm perfectly happy with. We can just throw a few hundred more bullets that way, because things should still be relatively short, but I should probably reload my sniper right around. Hi there. Hi there. Let's take care of all of that. You're not gonna run away from me, that's not how this works, but that flashbang is going to somehow work, which I must say I'm quite disappointed by, but we can always run through here, avoid getting shot all that much, duck down over here, then go through here. Because for some reason, Cyber has already left, but you know what, that's fine, and that's a daily challenge in just under 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Which, all things considered, providing that we didn't actually go together, it all went quite well. Cheers everyone, have a great time!